Hello, welcome to Carnex. Today in our showroom, we have a 2018 Mercedes-Benz C43 AMG 4Matic. This is a one-owner car with no accidents and just a little over 44,000 kilometers on the dash. Let's take a quick walk around the outside and we'll take it out for a spin. First things first, let's look at these wheels. You got some meaty all-season tires with plenty of tread left on both front and back. On this side of the car, there's no major imperfections. So let's head to the back, check out the trunk space. Of course, you got a fully powered liftgate, and in here you have a decent amount of room. As you can see, you have your AMG floor mats, everything's here. Your first aid kit, wheel locks, cargo nets, owner's manual, and as you might notice, the previous owner spent a little bit more money on this car and got a nice WeatherTech package for it. So you have the mat in the back and also the mats inside for the front passengers and the rear passengers. Now let's go ahead and close this up, check out the other side. Of course, you can close it just like that. It's pretty cool. Just like the other side, no imperfections, no scratches, no stone chips. On the entire vehicle, there's only one tiny little scratch, and it's just on the hood here. As you can see, right about here, the previous owner touched it up, so it's not going to start corroding or rusting. And aside from that, the last thing to mention on this car is that it does have keyless entry, and the way that works is, I'll show you here. Car is locked. All you got to do to unlock it, walk up, grab the handle, just like that. Same as walking away. Close it, push this one button, and you're good to go. Now let's head inside and check out some of the features in there. All right, moving on to the interior of the C43. Let's take a quick look around. Let's start off with the infotainment system. And of course, this lets you control a lot of things in this vehicle. Let's check that out. Let's go to vehicle settings. You can control anything from the folding mirrors, lighting, locking, walking away, exterior lighting delay, everything. You can even adjust how far your seatbelt extends. It's pretty nifty. Of course, this does come equipped with navigation as well. It should pop up on the screen right about now. There it is. And in terms of connectivity, you're going to have the standard Bluetooth, AM, FM, USB connectivity. Just below that, you have the dual zone climate control, and what that means is your passenger can actually adjust their temperature individually of the driver. Just below that, you have your ashtray and the two cup holders. Of course, over here you have the infotainment controls and a couple options as well. Traction control, adjustable suspension. You can switch between sport and comfort. On the right hand side, you have the auto start and stop, and you also have the option of just completely turning off the infotainment system. In here, you have a nice little storage area with the two USB ports that I was talking about earlier. Looking over at the back seats, if you flip this down, it reveals two cup holders. And if you look down on the floor, for both the back and the front, you have the WeatherTech mats that I was talking about earlier in the video. Now, one more thing is if you look up here, you have a fully powered sunshade. And beyond that, you have a fully powered sunroof. Now, this is a panoramic sunroof, and what that means is it's extra large. As you can see, the front portion extends all the way past the front seats, and you also have a rear portion as well. Now, looking back at the front, over on the right hand side you have the infotainment controls. Over on the left hand side you have your dash controls, and just like before, you can customize it very extensively. I'm not going to show you that because it will probably be very hard to see in the video. However, if you would like to come and see it in person and tinker with it, you're more than welcome to. Over on the left hand side, you have the 360 camera, and let's go ahead and turn the infotainment system back on just so you can see that in action. As you can see, 360 camera, of course you have the front view as well, and you can switch that to a rear view camera. And just beside that, you have the park assist. On the door, you have the standard power mirrors, power locks, and power windows. These are power folding mirrors, as you can see, and inside the mirrors, as you can see, there's a triangle, and that's the blind spot monitoring system. What that does is if there's a car in your blind spot, that's going to light up to let you know that there is someone there. And the final thing to mention is the seats. These are fully power adjustable seats. You can adjust the lumbar height, everything, and you have 3 memory settings to save all of the different profiles for all the different people that might be driving your car. And of course, these are heated seats as well. Now let's buckle up, take it out for a drive. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention up here is the Homelink System. And what that is if you can see, there's 3 buttons just on the bottom of the rear view mirror. And what that lets you do is it lets you sync your garage doors to these 3 individual buttons. And that saves you having those giant bulky garage door openers on your sun visors. Let's go ahead and throw it into sport mode, make this right turn, see how fast we can get up to speed. Just like that, going the speed limit. Of course, absolutely not a challenge for this 3-liter V6. It's a twin turbo as well, giving you around 384 horsepower and 364 pounds of torque. And it manages to be fairly fuel efficient while giving you all that power, because you're only going to be spending around 8 to 9 liters for every 100 kilometers that you travel combined on the highway in the city. Now, of course, that is going to fluctuate depending on your driving style. Let's go ahead and turn back into our plaza here, go over some speed bumps, check out the noise level and the suspension. Let's go back down to comfort mode. There we go. Here's the first one coming up. Of course, suspension is very soft in comfort mode. No complaints there. And it's very quiet in here. As always, if you have any more questions about this vehicle, please give us a visit at Carnex.ca. We have a full virtual reality tour of both the inside and the outside of the vehicle, and it might point out some things that I might have missed in this video. Of course, if you want to book yourself in for a test drive, please do give us a call, send us an email. We'd be happy to do that. And that concludes our video. Thank you for watching.